Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Five Aside. Daniel, what's good? It's been a while, man.
Yeah, yeah,
It's been,
yeah,
it's been a
yeah, yeah.
minute.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute, but we're back because there's a lot to talk about. A lot we have to discuss.
Man, it's been a long week. Lots of we do, and I no go date December, sha, but we do our own small we do for here.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Just a little. A little. You have to celebrate, even if life might not be at the place where you want it to be. You have to enjoy. You have to celebrate every year that comes. You have to celebrate.
Is there date December for your own side?
Here in Kenya, in December, everybody goes to the village. Everybody
Really?
travels. Yeah, it's like a village. They have that vibe. You know the vibe of old Nigeria where everybody goes to the village. Now everybody
Just like my Igbo people.
exactly that's what it is. The village. So December time, the city is empty. It's empty.
Hmm.
So you know, it's for people like us who are foreigners. Me and my girl, we went to the coastal parts, the island side. We went to just chill there a bit for Christmas.
Okay,
Uh,
that was fire. We had karaoke at my place. We had karaoke when I realized that I think I should doing karaoke. I should start picking songs. I shouldn't try to rap. I tried rapping Eminem. Almost bit off my tongue.
did, did you do karaoke at Georgia Southern? If I'm not mistaken, I saw a video of you or something. Or was it you?
Wait, I mean I've tried. I dabbled in it a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's you. I know it's you for sure. I know I was tripping. I saw a video of you in
See,
this karaoke
my
session.
go-to song back then used to be Yuri Yuri. But you know when it's a majority American crowd, I can't start performing Yuri Yuri. That's how I tried to do the Eminem and Rihanna song. There's this girl, she was Rihanna. By the end of by the end of the song, she was singing both Eminem and Rihanna side. But yeah, I mean, that's I remember. That's all right because
Music is not among your talents. Music is not part of your talents, my bro.
yeah, how much have you made clear since they born me? But I love singing. Anyway, let's get right to it. This week has been a pretty good week for me, football wise, I would say.
hmm
Arsenal did their thing versus Villa, but Sunderland versus City. That was one of the best nil-nil games I've ever seen. But at the end of the match, around like 88 minutes, bro, I was at the edge of my seat because I was praying so goddamn hard for City not to score. Oh my god.
Sunderland, they are number 15. Whatever the name of that guy is, let me look him up. His
Number
name
15.
is Omar
Oh,
Alderete.
Alderete.
Phenomenal
It's good.
performance, bro. Phenomenal performance. Actually, not even just him. I give props to the whole Sunderland defensive. Like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, this
No,
this this
defensively, they are very good.
this is an example where desire is 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 over, like desire is beating talent, because these boys are not as good as the rest of the opposition that they are handling like this. These are just boys that want to play. And then this is an
And they are,
example of
they are brave.
they are brave. Just and half of their team is in AFCON, bro. Half of
Yeah.
half of their first team is in AFCON. This is a game where if they lost, nobody would have held, nobody would have, nobody would have.
They're unbeaten at home this season.
Bro,
That's something.
they are incredible, and they are just newly promoted. Like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, out of this world. This you see when I see teams like this performing to this level, is why I'm sorry to go back to Amorim. I'm not gonna touch on him too long. I don't want to talk about him too long. This new year, I say this new year, I'm not gonna talk about Amorim too much. But
Mm-hmm.
you see how a team with regular players is able to do good. It's only Manchester United that you need a team of world class players back to front. world class players in every position to be able to perform decently. Look at what Sunderland is doing. Look at what this team is doing. Like on paper, a coach takes players who are decent and gets them to overperform,
Yeah.
outperform. That's
Yeah.
for me. Those are who the best coaches are. Not a coach that
They have some good, very good players though, like Xhaka. Xhaka balled out
Xhaka.
too.
Xhaka is the glue now.
That keeper, to me, has been one of the best, if not the best keeper. I mean, okay, I think maybe not the best. Raya is probably the best. But Robin Roofs is having an amazing season. Oh my goodness, that keeper,
Incredible
bro,
season. I can't
he's been
deny
world
it.
class.
Incredible
He's
season,
been world class.
and I had never heard of him before this season. Never heard of him before. I didn't even know. I didn't know. Yeah, never heard of him before this season. Before now, he was unknown, but I don't think he's gonna stay in. I don't think he's gonna stay in Sunderland. Actually, these players, yeah. Do you think Sunderland will be able to hold on to these players by next season?
Uh, they spent money to bring them in.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't. Besides their keeper, I don't know if any of the players now has the level of PR that, except some clubs have. I don't know. I feel like it's a team performance more than like an individual standout player. Maybe besides the keeper and Xhaka. You know what I'm saying?
And
They have, maybe their defenders. Their
what do you
defenders have
think?
been very, very good. And
What do you think
what
about
you
the
say?
coach?
The coach has been great. Okay, that's someone in my poach. That's someone. Is it the agree? What's him again? The
All these guys, I can't pronounce their names. Debris or the Lebris. Lebris.
Lebrie. Yeah, that's his name.
Lebris.
Yeah, he's been great. And what I love about them is that they don't just sit back and invite pressure throughout. Like they will actually take advantage of
Yes,
those transition moments
they
and
are here
play
to play
hard.
ball. They are here to play
They are
ball.
trying to score you. They want to win, especially at home. The defensively, they also love defending. Like they love, like, oh my god, they love defending.
They play
They
Spurs
almost
next. They play Spurs next. I won't be shocked if they beat Spurs because Spurs is not a
no one will talk about that.
Spurs is not
They
a team that you can even depend on. They're even less dependable than Manchester United, if you ask me this season.
so the first when before the first time I think it was Newcastle. I was previewing a game. I think it was Man City versus Sunderland. The first leg. My one of my points was that I know Newcastle is the toughest team for Haaland in the Premier League. That's the team he has the least amount of joy against. I predicted the same thing with Sunderland because those two teams are very, very similar in terms of the amount of intensity they play with, especially in their home stadium. So I was pretty sure City. I think we lost Daniel. I was pretty sure City will struggle. I'm sure Haaland specifically will struggle against Sunderland, especially their defenders who love being very physical. Anyway, yeah, we lost Daniel. Man, these technical issues. Oh, you're back. Okay. So what I was saying was that before the first leg, their first meeting this season, I had predicted that Haaland would struggle against their defense.
Hmm.
The same reason he struggles against Newcastle. I think Newcastle are the worst team in the Premier League at Haaland
Why do you
because of
think
how
you say the intensity of
the
the
intensity of the whole team at home, especially, and their defense they love the traditional striker. They love battling the traditional
yeah, they
striker.
love to fight,
They enjoy people like Haaland.
that
That's the reason why he takes a struggle against Newcastle specifically. And I predicted the same thing for Sunderland, and now he's played them 2 times back to back, and he hasn't scored a single goal. Like he was almost insignificant in that game.
Okay, so now I want you to try and do this. Let me just do this thing. So which teams now is Haaland prolific against? Which teams does he score the most against? If it's Newcastle and Sunderland that he scores against the least, it will definitely
The
now
least.
be
I mean, I won't be surprised a team like Brighton is on the higher side. Or any team
Manchester
where
United, bro.
oh yeah,
Manchester
yeah, there'll be a lot of
United.
space. If you are playing against a team where they'll leave you
He
a lot of space, you can catch them.
always scores against. He always scores against us. Like
I mean, there are many reasons, even sentimental one. You guys are their neighbors, so every they are always motivated to play you guys. I don't think anybody enjoys going to St James Park. Old Trafford is a very
Old
it's Christmas.
Trafford
It's
these
always
days
Christmas in Old Trafford
is
these
yeah.
days.
If you're struggling with form, Old Trafford is a place to break. Old Trafford is a place to break a streak. If you are just look
But
at
yo,
Wolves.
that used to be Emirates Stadium.
Look at Wolves. Wolves is on a 15 game losing streak. 15 games, and we gave them points.
Yeah, that's
Is
embarrassing. But
laughable at this point. But I'm not. We play Leeds next, I believe.
no,
And
we'll get to that one. We'll,
okay,
we'll preview that. We'll preview
okay,
that one for
okay.
sure. Kind of saying so. Let's go back to the Sunderland Man City game. The first half was mostly Sunderland. They should have been ahead by like 2 goals.
Yes,
But the second half, after Rodri came in, my goodness,
it was. I
the
don't
game
know
the game changed.
how those boys held off. I don't know how those boys held off.
I don't know how he did it.
How they held off to the end of that game without conceding. But, bro,
Yeah, their keeper is miraculous.
I thought I was saying Nico Gonzalez has finally picked up
Make a
that
difference.
position, that DM position. He has finally lent it, to the point where he's giving consistently like proper performances. But
Yeah.
when Baba shows up, you see the difference, bro. No
Yeah.
matter how good Nico is, when somebody that has won the Ballon d'Or in that position shows up, dude. I think Rodri was
Mhm.
exceptional in that Sunderland game.
Yeah, he reminded us why he's
Exceptional,
easily the best DM.
especially for somebody who has not been playing for a while. You know, he has been out for a while. He came in and he slotted into that position. He did not even skip a beat, and not even that he just. It's not even that he did not skip a beat. He entered into the team, and the team just naturally arranged around him. He just became, when the focal point, as the heartbeat of the team has entered, as he just entered, the
Yeah.
game structured
Just
around
start
him.
pumping blood and
Ex-
energy,
He
bro.
started exactly. It was him dictating everything. Ah man, see, I don't know what Pep is
But
gonna
there are
do, but
levels.
I don't know what Pep is gonna do,
There
but
are
he has
levels.
to make sure Rodri stays fit. I don't
So
know
I
if he
don't
if he manages him like Rhys James or something. I don't know how he will do it, but he has to keep Rodri fit, bro.
see as an Afro fan here. Like if you see the result, you'll be like, oh wow, City drop points. You'll be very happy. But having watched the actual game, I was like, wait a minute. I feel like I became a little bit more nervous actually because I'm like, what the fuck? Yes, they drew, but it's like a kind of draw. You're like, yeah, these guys are actually back.
Yes, as in
See
it's
them
like we
dropping points. And you're like, wow, City's actually back for real, for real. Like they looked so good. I'm like, especially that second half. If the first half was all I saw, and the second half was just like the first half, and I'm like, okay, let's get it.
we're good, yeah.
But
Do-
after that second half, my goodness, I was like, yeah.
Now that Pep is about to buy Semenyo, what do you think that does for this team?
Personally, I'm not that worried. You know why? Because Doku has been amazing, first of all, and it's like your cup is already full. You're adding more water into it. I'm not. It's kind of how I felt actually when Liverpool bought Isak because I thought because I was thinking they were buying the words from Leverkusen. I thought he'd be good. I was like, right, the attack is really crazy good. What could
Hmm.
Isak really add? Ekitike is a baller. I was like, you already have enough. It's just much ado about nothing. It's just extra.
Hmm.
That's how I feel about City. City's attack is really going crazy. They've not struggled attacking wise. Doku has been playing better than he has probably ever played in City
Yeah,
so
yeah,
far.
yeah, yeah.
He's
Dogu,
adding more productivity.
Dogu is
It's
having it.
crazy good.
Dogu is
So
having.
Semenyo is coming in just to step in for good Doku. It's not as if I don't think he's really a crazy upgrade like that. It's probably about, you know,
I think
just depth. So yeah.
where is Mamouche?
Mm.
Forget Afcon.
Oh, they have Mahmoud too.
Before Afcon, he was not playing. So it's not as if we're saying, oh, it's because of
I mean,
Afcon.
he's more of Haaland's this thing understudy. So They can't
Anybody
really play together. They don't play like a
anybody
whole
that is an
five.
understudy for Haaland, you might as well just you
Yeah,
might as well
Alvarez.
just
Alvarez went to a new club.
look for a new club. But go on.
Well, yeah, like I was saying, Doku is just sorry. Semenyo is just them being greedy at this point. It does. I don't think it makes them better, or it just gives them more depth. I mean, I guess it makes them it to be better, but it's not like I don't think it
It's
moves the
silly.
needle for me.
It's silly. I don't. If I was Semenyo, Man City is the last place I would go to.
Yeah.
Because it's simply a thing of what are your positions? The position you play is left winger. Your secondary position is right winger. So if you are going to a club, you should go to a club
Hmm.
where their left wing and right wing options are like those positions are actually obtainable. So right now, I would say
Hmm.
Semenyo going to a team like Arsenal right now will not make any sense because you guys have what three players in that position. Trossard going to
Trossard, Martinelli, and
Martinelli, Eze can play there. Going to City as well. On that left wing alone, on the left wing we have Doku, we have Savinho, we have Mamouche.
is it
So
Savinho more? I mean, Savinho can play left, but more of right,
Savinho,
actually.
Savinho left and right. The same way Foden can play left and right.
Yeah.
The same way Doku can play left and right. Actually, all of City's wingers can play on both sides.
Yeah. And Doku has this kind of energy that, like, I don't see someone just coming and benching Doku
Yeah, this is
just
what I'm
like
saying.
that.
So
The amount of energy and industry.
Semenyo,
So,
which team in the league right now is desperate for wingers? He can't come to Man U because our coach is
see,
our coach is is unstable. You know, we thought we thought by last week that he has switched to a back four, and we got a back three again. So if you're a winger, if you're a serious winger, you might use not a place to come to because you don't want to come and play wing back. So, which teams
see,
in the league now
Arsenal is not a bad choice. Yeah. Arsenal is not a bad choice. Liverpool can do it. Team actually,
Liverpool can do it?
maybe on more on the right
Liverpool exactly because Salah is gone. I believe
yeah,
Salah is gone. I believe Salah is gone
in the
because
future very soon.
already what's his name? Did you see this guy today? Was it
Mhm.
today or this thing? If you, the last game, Slot is using this guy as a winger, Frimpong. The last
Yeah,
game he played Slot.
I mean, Frimpong is mostly. I feel like he's more of a winger
He's
self
more of
than
a
a,
winger
than a
exactly. That's
defender.
what I'm saying. The dude is he does not play like
Yeah.
a this thing. So he played Frimpong right winger and he played Bradley right back. And I believe
Hmm.
even when Salah comes back from Afcon, they will start managing his minutes. They will start sharing it. Slot will start sharing
Yeah.
it between him and Frimpong, him and Chiesa, and you know, I don't. So I don't know if Liverpool. Anyway, Liverpool on the I don't even know on the left wing they have Gakpo. Gakpo is not a player.
And
Gakpo is
they
not a
have
player.
this guy
West,
Gabo, Ekitike,
West,
Verts,
West.
and even Isak can play there. I mean,
If he's
Isak is
not,
gone for a long time.
if he's not, if, I mean,
Actually, the Liverpool need him more. Liverpool need him more. Think about it. Isak is actually gone. So Ekitike is now really a striker. So it's really just Gabo and Verts. And Verts can be calm, of course, even though he struggled there. But
if I
I
was
think Liverpool is the
Semenyo,
best team for him,
if I was
actually.
Semenyo, I would go to Villa. That's where I would go. I
Why you
would
go
go.
to Villa? Why you leave Bournemouth and go to Villa? They are age mates.
If I was Semenyo, I
What
would go
kind
to
of life is
Villa.
that? See, you
Yeah.
should go to Liverpool. First of all, Gabo is there, but Gabo needs support.
Gakpo is
Ekitike
not.
is their striker now. So it's just between him and it's between him and Gabo. That's it.
Gakpo is not.
It's just between him and Gabo, to be honest.
Gakpo is not a Liverpool a team of Liverpool's level. He's not up to their level.
Exactly. So that's why Semenyo to Liverpool makes the most sense.
But
If
now
Gabo is
Slot
not
has been
of their
playing
level, then
worse. He has been playing worse on the left wing for like the last three games. Anyway, it might not last. It might not last
yeah,
long.
I think that's where he's best. I think that's where he's best at. I think that's where he's best at.
Left.
Coming in from the left and occupying those half spaces. Yeah.
Yeah, because I
And
would never
occupying those half
blame.
spaces. I think it's the same as Eze.
You don't
Like
think
not like
Eze?
a
You
left
don't
winger,
think
but
Eze
someone
is
who
best at playing in the midfield like that from the 10? You think he's best coming in?
that's what he did for Crystal Palace. That's why we fell
Yeah,
in love with
Crystal
him.
Palace
Coming
played
from the
played
left and
Crystal
being
Palace
projected.
played a 3-4-3 now, so he was like a left attacking midfielder. He was a left 10, right? That's what
That's
he
what
was
I'm
doing at
saying. So
Palace.
basically, you see how Trossard plays for us now.
Yeah,
Trossard plays for us now, not differently from how Martinelli plays on the left. Eze is supposed to be studying what Trossard does. That's what he's supposed to be doing. I think he's done it okay in some games. Reason being that when he's in that camp position, he doesn't demand the ball. He's almost like he just floats and he's very, very close. He plays like a supporting striker. When he plays there now for us now, he's always
but
in
yeah,
front
I
and
see
when he
what
comes
you're
back.
saying. I see what you're saying. He's
So
very.
he's not
You want your
but
10
and
to be involved in the game, like you want him to dictate
yes,
everything
the
that is
way
going on
Arsenal's
in the
10
game.
plays,
Yeah.
he's very pivotal. So the numbers now make which is why we dominate games. That's why Odegaard is we really play an eight, kind of 8-10, 8 like an eight we play, two
Hmm.
eights. Like kind of like Pedri in Baka. Pedri is not going to be in front like that. He's going to come back. But Eze is not that kind of player. He looks lost in the middle. That's why I really liked when they paired Eze with Odegaard against Newcastle. So that actually kind of made more sense to me.
Hmm.
But yeah, honestly, Eze is good though. I just think he needs to. If he train, he was very, very good. Very, I know people are writing him off now, but I think
He's
he just said it.
phenomenal. Anybody that says he's not good,
For Christopher
like
and people are like,
what? I just think maybe, to
yeah,
be honest, thinking
just
about
getting
it,
used to the
thinking
team.
about
He's
it,
not getting
maybe
used
you
to the
are
team.
right because one of Izzy's main tools in his locker for me, even before his vision and his creativity, is his ball carrying. The boy needs space to run with the ball. Jonathan, and maybe
And he's finishing.
yeah,
And he's finishing.
maybe that wing, let him play on the wing, gives him that space to run and gives him the freedom to this thing. So it's not bad. My own thing is that Izzy has to start, bro. I'm sorry, I cannot be
No,
looking
see,
on the
mine
team
is that
sheet.
where I think Eze is great. This is the problem with Eze now is that at Odegaard at his best is something else. It's like almost like he's monstrous. This guy at his best, Trossard is showing me a level I've never seen before.
Wait,
So I
Odegaard
really didn't
and
expect Trossard
Izzy,
to be
Odegaard
at
and
his best.
Izzy at their best. Odegaard is the better player,
Yeah.
obviously. So you're saying Odegaard should start in 10. But now Odegaard and Trossard at their best. Or Trossard and Eze at their best. It's Eze now. It's Eze.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the thing. In Trossard's form, you can't bench him. Even see the way Trossard is playing now. Even me said I was saying, okay, we can use my make money. I'm like this. I am very sorry.
But Trossard's problem is consistency
I
now.
am sorry,
Consistency has always been Trossard's thing.
bro. I have you ever watched Arsenal? And you know we've been guilty of always being tilted to the right too much.
Yes.
Someone that will make us basically almost forget that Saka is in the match. That's crazy.
True.
You have to respect his
True,
score.
true. Everything has been going through.
I forgot Saka was in that game.
Everything has been going through Odegaard, going through Trossard. His wing has been
That left wing
electric.
looked strong.
You know, maybe I would love to
Yeah.
see. I would love to see Trossard left wing, Martinelli striker. You know, I've been telling you this thing for years.
Yeah, because
I've been telling you this thing for years.
Martinelli actually, the fact he came into the game, almost the positions I was expecting to be seeing Gyökeres in,
It was
I was seeing
Martinelli.
Martinelli in, but those are
Yes,
Martinelli was missing. But he
Martinelli.
was now missing it. But he was missing it.
But he was picking up positions. Okay, just by the way, Gyökeres' positioning is probably the worst I've seen striker wise in the Premier League. I don't know. That is even a bigger cause for concern. I would say that's the biggest cause for concern in his whole Arsenal, in his whole game. Gyökeres, that's the biggest problem. His
I don't even
position.
know if his position is the problem.
Guy, it is though. He's never
Is it
there.
that I don't even know what
He's never there.
saying.
Dude, he's never there. Like he's just never like.
Or is it that he just doesn't know how to escape the attention of defenders? Maybe he's too big for his own good. So no, maybe not big. Maybe he's too fat for his own good. I don't know how to explain it. But
Because
I feel like he doesn't have the speed to create separation
you
for
see,
himself.
but Gyökeres before coming to Premier League was a fast player because I watched him well. You know, as I wanted him to come to Man U, so I watched him well in Sporting. I watched him where it looks all of a sudden like he has lost a bit of athleticism, a bit of speed. He looks like a Suarez. He looks like that clumsiness that Suarez has, where that weight gain when Suarez is running, he looks like he's about to fall over,
I see
that's what
it.
he looks like. And I'm just like, okay,
Yeah, I see it.
he has never been an Isaac or a Watermide or an KTK that everything is beautiful that they do, but or maybe it's just because he's around better players, faster players in the Premier League, or he looks like an old man. He looks like he's 40. It looks like if he tries to do a
You're
level
breaking up.
step over
You're
his
breaking up,
waist.
Daniel.
Yeah, I'm breaking up.
Oh, yeah, I can hear you. Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree. I feel like he looks very bulky.
I don't understand it. I really don't. Me, it's somebody I really
I
don't
mean, maybe it's just a different level. I think the Premier League, first of all, has faster players, more physically fit players. So I guess he's not able to just run through people now in the Premier League. Me, I don't like comparing like leagues like that because I feel like Portuguese league is not as if it's not a
It's not
run and
Nigerian
done mass
Premier
league.
League,
It's actually a
right?
pretty decent league. I don't want to talk Nigeria Premier League. You know, it's not my country, but
uh, also
but
I've noticed
I think the difference in level might be a real thing, like a massive like step up. And also, I think it's the way Arsenal plays. We teams most teams sit deep, of course, so not very much less space run into as a whole.
exactly, and then it's also
But still, he can improve.
the biggest thing I think for him is that his profile of striker. He likes to run in behind. He doesn't like to fight with CBs. He doesn't like to play back to goal. He just likes to get in behind.
He's always fighting,
Give me the ball.
and
Give,
I feel like he's not strong enough.
it's
I feel
like
like they actually be bullying him.
you,
Like, he doesn't win most of those battles.
yeah. It's like, but then with your size and with the body you have, you're supposed to be able to fight those center backs. The place where I see him thriving is when you give him the ball, kick the ball from him in the front, then let him run and go and catch it. Like that, he will just. But the
Yeah,
problem with now
especially
is that
close to the left,
yeah,
close to the left.
yes, in that left channel. He's always in that left inside space. He's never in the middle. He wants to be on that left
But see
channel,
his issue. See his issue.
then run like this. He wants to
But
run
see his
like
issue.
this.
We have players running. Yeah. But we have players who occupy those same spaces. Like our wingers also try to enter those spaces. So we need him to be a Haaland in the middle, a
In the middle.
presence. That's what we want him to be. Honestly, he might be more of a winger. We might be onto something. I think he's more of a winger. Maybe that's really what he
Him
is.
and Martinelli like this. Him and
Maybe he's more
Martinelli
of a
like
left
this.
winger,
Just switch
honestly.
them. Switch them like this in the game. Let Martinelli be in the middle. And just give him that left half space because he is always looking for it. Even Henry, who was a left winger at first.
He has an issue.
Henry, when Henry
Yeah.
Wenger changed Henry to being a striker, he used to have that problem of being on the left a
Mhm.
lot. He used to have that problem. They had to remind him
He's
before he.
Mbappe. Mbappe
Yeah,
as well.
Mbappe too. Do you understand? I my thing is, but those guys, when you need them in the middle, they are there. When you need them in the middle, they are there. It's only Gyökeres that somehow, like, he plays the same. Even this our guy Aubameyang too, the same thing. He favored that left half space. Do you understand? The same thing with him. But these guys,
But you see
when you
the
needed
issue
them
with
to finish,
Gyökeres.
they are there. So I don't understand. It has to be positioning.
But the problem is now, what he likes to do, that inverting run from that left channel, he's not and can never be as good at it as Martinelli or Henry or Mbappe. First of all these guys have way more speed than him. He has speed though, but he's not as good as them. So are you going to sacrifice our biggest speed star running off the wing and inverting? I
Eh,
didn't know how many goals, but that's Martinelli's brother and butter.
Martinelli's bread
That's
and butter is the only
Martinelli's
thing he
speed
knows.
and Gyökeres speed is a big gap in difference. So I get if I'm Mateta, I am not sacrificing Martinelli's best thing for Gyökeres' thing. Like at the end
Mhm.
of the day, so first of all, his speed is crazy. that speed, that running like this in that channel, that's his bread and butter. So I'm not going to sacrifice that for Gyökeres, who is not as good at that
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
okay.
I think that's where Gyökeres is most comfortable at, that left channel. Because I saw a lot of goals in Sporting just like that.
So many.
But then
Most
again, the speed in Premier League is just different.
most of those goals in Sporting
Yeah.
were from that left channel. And I was just like, I
Anyway, since
thought,
we're already talking about, I mean, against Bournemouth, I think we lost Daniel again. But yeah, Arsenal versus Bournemouth. I know Daniel feels like we got that game for sure. I would say, looking at the fixtures earlier last week, Bournemouth is the fixture. It was the fixture I was more concerned about, especially because we usually kind of split it 50-50 with Villa. Like we win one, they win one. We win our home game, they win their home game. So I expected us to definitely respond to the loss. So I expected us to win them in their home. Bournemouth, on the other hand, is going to be an away fixture, a very, very tricky one. But I mean, hopefully we win for sure. Honestly, the game I'm looking forward to most. Okay, I think it's either we win or a draw. But I'm very, very worried that's going to be a draw. But
yeah.
Daniel's back. Yeah, I was talking about the Bournemouth versus Arsenal. Now, I think since we are talking about Gyökeres and Arsenal, we're talking about the Bournemouth game. Hopefully, I know the City planned this rubbish. They want us to play Semenyo instead of them to carry him first. We'll probably face Semenyo. I'm very, very worried that we might end up drawing that game. I don't think we'll lose, but I'm very, very worried that I can see a draw
Okay, so
happening.
what about that game is worrying you?
The fact it's an away fixture one, and we've been having so much good things happen to us lately. I just feel like I just feel like
You just be like the hammer is about to
an
drop.
annoying
Something is
result is
gonna come.
coming.
I
This
don't
is
think.
about to happen.
I don't think. I don't think that. I think that game is an easy win. Your defense is your defender is finally back. Your defense is this thing. Gabby is back.
Rice is Rice. No, Rice is injured.
Gabby is back. Rice. Ooh, okay. I forgot that Rice was injured. True. Uh, that's a hole in the midfield. But I feel like with
Mourinho.
Zubimendi and Merino, we should be fine. That's crazy. Oh. For real, Real Sociedad.
Yep,
Yeah,
the three of them have played the resources that
yeah.
together.
Zubimendi, you need Merino in there for some kind of steal because Semenyo, I think, is the second highest goal scorer in the league right now. The guy is he's on smoke
Is
right.
he actually second? Not like 7 goals or 8 goals.
I think he's sec. I think he's second. If I'm not.
I know he was second at the point. But anyway, yeah, hopefully Rice's injury is not too bad.
Yeah, and
We'll
Bournemouth's defense is not no, is not. I don't really. That Senesi guy, be drinking goals, man. Bournemouth's defense is nothing to write. I think this game is. I think you guys win this game by quite a margin.
Semenyo has 9 goals. He's the third.
He's a third. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I expect a win or a draw, but I'm more leaning towards a draw. If hopefully Rice, we hear some good news about Rice, but I think he's injured. I don't think he plays. Maybe we might see Eze and maybe Madueke, but I just feel like Ateta might not want to lose the current form. Like we've
Yeah.
been
Okay.
on
So
some sort of form right now.
with the Rice one, you're definitely not gonna see Rice. After the game, the last game that he didn't play, the game that you guys
Mhm.
won, Villa. He was talking to I can't remember who Rogers, and he was telling him, "Yo, listen, my knee is huge. Like my knee is messed up. You know."
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So I don't think we see Rice. But what about this dude as well? Noni. What happened with Nonzino? Like,
Yeah,
bro,
so
are we gonna see
I
him?
mean, Noni might play, maybe to give rest to Saka, but I think Saka is really wants to probably score or something. He's been looking very hungry. I don't think he's not been in his best form, but every time he gets the ball, it seems it's hard to be selfish. You can tell he
Yes,
wants
I
to
was
get
gonna
goals.
say. I wanted you to
So,
say that and not
so
me
he
because
might
you're
want
being
to play.
selfish.
He might want to play. He might want to play for sure. But so I feel like Saka might start. Yeah, you might want Odegaard to continue his current rhythm. He seems to getting better and better every time he plays. you might not want to halt that now. Sad as well. So the scary things that Trossard might also want to play
That's what I'm saying.
and just continue.
It's really sad for AZ that the two positions he plays in, the two people who are there have picked up the form of their lives. You know, so it
It's
seems
just
like
like why is good signing a quality player? Signing a quality player is quality backup. My add from fire
to the
to
belly
the
of the
current
players
starters.
exactly because Odegaard wasn't this good last
Yeah.
season. Wasn't this good? I know for sure. Last season was not good for him, and all of
Hmm.
a sudden he's picking up.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. In fact, the likeliest, see, if not for his name, Saka, I would have said Noni might be the person who, because he was on form. It's not like he was playing, or Eze was playing badly before he got dropped from the team, but Noni was actually playing well. He scored a hat trick, if I know correctly. So I
Actually,
feel like Noni
yeah.
is probably the one.
What about this?
I feel like Noni is probably the one
What
that deserves to
about
start.
Ethan Waneri? What's happening there?
One area has been Kai. One area is the one that I pity for
What's
because you see, you have
happening
Eze
there?
as
What's
well.
happening?
You
Like
have Eze as well.
I don't even understand, bro. Like, see, last season we were hearing. I thought this season was gonna be it for him because he will be back up for both right winger and number 10. Now you guys have gone to go and buy backup for both of those two positions. The
Both of
backup
those
two,
positions.
the backup two now they are very good backups. So there's no when that's it would be crazy for you to swap Odegaard and play one area over easy. Like it doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So
On agenda go agenda day. When that happens, the amount of mutiny that happen online. You know these Nigerian Arsenal fans who are the worst. See, Nigerian Arsenal fans go for you. Especially on Twitter.
yeah,
They're actually a
if you
problem.
see
They're a
their
menace.
takes, if you see their takes and you're just so
Hmm.
tired, bro. You don't even know where.
Guy, they still have they divided the club. There's the Odegaard people, there's the Eze
Easy
people, there's
people.
the Saka people,
Mm.
there's the Rice people. I'm like, you were saying captain for Rice, build the team around Saka, Odegaardism,
And
bro, bunch of moped.
it's so crazy because all these factions in a team that is successful. Normally, these factions are in losing teams. It's when a team
Yes,
is not in a team
I
that
think it's
wins.
trauma,
It's not in a team that wins over 85% of their games. You're not supposed to be seeing factions like this
bro.
because whoever you guys
It's
play,
trauma.
whoever you guys win anyway. Tomorrow like this, if
Guy,
Ateta wants to
it's
play,
trauma. I
if Ateta
tell
wants
you.
to bring in Norgard into the midfield, most likely you guys
Mhm.
will still win again. So anyway, the trauma from
Yeah, Arsenal fan base is toxic. Arsenal fan base is so freaking toxic, man.
the,
Ah, God.
the trauma from
I know
last
what I think. I think it's Man U fans that are pretending to be Arsenal fans. I can bet half of them are Man U fans. I feel like you probably have some Bona accounts. I feel like that no new thing are you. It might be you that is pretending to be an Arsenal fan because I cannot believe that you're seeing
Arsenal
it go well for
fans.
your
They
club.
are
Now all you
Arsenal
do is just
fans.
create chaos.
They are the real Arsenal fans. Is it where your club has gone through a long period of bad.
Mm-hmm.
These are the developments that come from
Kind of
it.
fans you create.
See Man U now. See our fan base
Now, Trisha, Man U fans and Arsenal fans.
divided. That is right now. The Amorim inners versus the Amorim outers. Now it has calmed down a bit because we have learned that we don't really have any control of the situation. You know, last season we were really, really complaining a lot because we are hoping that
Mm-hmm.
the board will take notice
To
and
force
fire him.
the ball down.
But now we have seen that the board
Yeah.
is going to stick with him, so that's why everybody has shut up. But last season
Mm.
was the most toxic season of football I've ever experienced in my 2 decades of supporting Manchester United. Last season, the club was divided, bro. I'm talking about you were on Twitter now. Amorim, the people
Yeah, I was
and
saying it.
against. We were fighting with each other. That it became toxic. It became toxic even till now. Even till now, like bro. And I'm just like, it would just be nice
Yeah.
if these clubs
You guys, so you,
experience some glory days
you guys are
again.
playing Leeds.
Eh? We're
You guys are
playing
playing
Leeds,
Leeds
but
next.
this guy is in
That's a tough game, bro.
yeah, and this
'Cause,
guy is in the form of his life. Calvert Lewin.
bro, Leeds almost killed Sunderland in Sunderland's home. That's actually why I was very, very worried that Man City was going to deal with them, and they surprised me, thankfully.
My thing
And also,
is
I saw Leeds versus Liverpool, probably one of the most boring games of football ever.
Yeah, but this boy, they have Calvert Lewin, and they benched him last game, which means he's gonna start against Man U. They benched him against who did Leeds play? Liverpool. Yes, very very boring game.
Yeah, it
And
was a very boring
yeah,
game.
yeah,
Jesus
yeah,
Christ! Like I slept 2 times.
very boring game. But the thing is,
It
if
was
you
a
notice,
sharp contrast to Man City 0-0.
yes, but if you notice that Leeds game, Dominic Calvert Lewin has been on a scoring streak of, let me see, he has scored one, two, three, four, five, six. He has scored 6 games in a row before that game. And then before the game against Liverpool, they benched him because Dominic Calvert-Lewin is an injury prone player. So I think they are planning. I think he's planning to start him against Manchester United. And if he does, he's gonna score. He's gonna score. I don't think we'll win that game.
Okay, so maybe they felt United a bigger threat than Liverpool. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think we'll win
It's
that
very
game.
very arguable right now.
I think we even Liverpool is anybody can beat them right now. They've settled their ship because they were a bit shaky before, but they have not. The team has not gelled, so anybody can beat them right now. Anybody.
This Premier League table has to be the fakest I've ever seen after 19 games ever.
It's
This
ridiculous.
Premier League table has to be the fakest table I've ever seen after 19
It
games.
doesn't
The
even
fact that
it doesn't even make any sense.
even 17th can win a couple of games and become contenders for top four. Like it's wild.
The difference between 17th and the difference between 17th and 5th, is 9 points. The difference between
Bro, I'm
17th
telling you, if you just go on a winning run, it's
run,
crazy.
brother. All you need to do is
Small winning
all you
run,
need to do
small
is
winning run.
win one, and draw one, and you are moving up like 7 places. That's like if you just win and draw the 2 games, you are moving up like you are shooting like you. That's if Leeds,
Just have a good month. From 17th, you can be strong for top four. Just
I
have
swear
one
to
good
God,
month.
if
That's it.
Leeds
You're
wins
good.
their next 3 games, Baba, they are top four. Yeah, yeah, and they are 17th. They're 17th. If they win their next 3 games, they're top
Guy,
four.
and this is 19 games. This is 19 games, bro. This has to be the fakest Premier League season ever.
And I
It's
don't
only like now only Wolves.
I but then you see, and what's crazy is
Only Wolves we know this.
from that Liverpool in that fourth, from the top four to
Mhm.
first, the distance is what 12 points? 12 points. That is so it's easier to get from 17th to fourth than from fourth to first in this table right now, which is freaking insane.
But I don't know, it's insane. It's actually insane.
I believe
It's actually insane.
they
See,
are
man,
just
everybody has hope. As long as you're no Wolves. As long as you're no Wolves, everybody has hope. You can dream. This season is the season for dreams.
Wolves, by the way, yeah.
Like Amorim, after all this talk, Amorim can end up actually in top four. Easy. Like
That's
it's
the
not it's
reason,
actually wild.
and that is the reason why this Premier League table is paining me. A real Premier League table is not supposed to look like this. Really, if you look at the real results of our this thing, we're supposed to be bottom half, but because of this table,
Guy,
somehow,
Liverpool went 8 or 9 games without winning, and they are
and they are
literally
fourth.
fourth. That makes no.
No, you're saying they went 8 or 9 games without winning. That's not a good way to say it, dude. They were on a losing streak. They were on a okay. So out of wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Out of 12 games, they won 3 and they lost 9. They lost 9.
My goodness,
They won 3 and they
and they
lost
are
9 and they
fourth.
are top 4. They lost 9 in a row, from the beginning of September till the end of November. So they played 12 games in those 2 months or in 3 months and lost 9 of them. And somehow they're this thing. Niggas want me
It's
to believe
crazy.
Amorim is doing anything.
See Aston Villa now. Aston Villa that no do anything for the first 5, 6, 7 games. They
No
are
win.
just
First
Yeah,
five games,
title
no
contenders
wins.
as operated.
They were already laughing at Unai Emery. Because me, I'm a big fan of Unai. I was saying I want Unai instead of Amorim. They were using the fact that Unai did not win in the first five games to laugh at him. And now, Aston Villa is third. Third, 6 points from first.
Yeah, this has been a wild. This has been a wild season. I can't even. I don't even know if this Premier League is good or this is a sign that is bad or a sign that is good. I can't even tell which it is. If I'm being
If
honest.
Arsenal wins the season this
Honestly,
season, though, it will be poetic because it will just be like, of course, in this kind of season, Arsenal wins it. This kind of season that is just
turn on fire. See, I'm going to die on narrative that the Premier League is at its strongest ever. I don't give a fuck. I'll say because everybody was bad. If we win it, the strongest season of all time.
dude. The whole Premier League is united against the whole Premier League is united. If Arsenal fans
You
like
know?
if Arsenal wins the league this season, bro, I might just have to deactivate, man. I can't do it. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm not big enough to come and tell you guys congrats. I can't do it.
Bro, if you deactivate, I'm flying to Kenya. I'm flying to Kenya. I go chill with you for 1 week to remind you every day that we are the champions. In fact, I'm gonna sleep on top of your table.
You go pay me. Oh. I will like it will pay me every week. I'm just watching like this. Where will Arsenal drop points? And now it's getting scary. It's getting scary because everybody else is dropping. Everybody else is dropping. Like if you guys win your game now, Man City don't win their next game. Boom. You guys just start stretching. The only people that we can depend on are Villa. I don't trust Man City this season. I don't trust them. I don't trust them. I
If you
think
don't trust Man City, I'm very, very happy. Because Villa, Villa is not winning the league. They don't win the league. It's okay. See, it's Man City I'm actually worried about. Forget what we are saying. They drew that game. But those motherfuckers are not losing. They don't want to lose any match. And
yeah.
they've been consistently winning for a
I
long
think it's
time
also
now.
also they have the
So
only thing with
I'm
the only thing with City I would say is that man, they really did well with their recruitment. This transfer window, this tricky boy that they got. They have the things that City always has, even when the team itself is not playing well. They have individual magic, bro. They have magic. Chucky is
yeah.
highest
You got
assistant in the league.
Reinders, Cherokee, Foden.
Foden has decided to play ball again. The whole of last season, he just checked out mentally. I don't know what's happening. He decided to start playing ball again. So, man, it's going to be a tough. I think this Premier League will go down to the wire. This particular one, it will go down to the wire, and it will either be
They
between
will.
it
They
will
will.
be between two or three teams. Two or three teams. I want to see how far Villa can go. Maybe they will pull a Leicester on us. It would be nice
I would like Villa to be there into in and around just for the story.
for the story. Yes,
I
yes,
mean, in as much as I know if Emery does anything, Arsenal is in trouble. Emery absolutely can't win. But I don't expect them to win. But I hope they actually make it far, at least not too far. But City, City, I'm uncomfortable with just there. But I know they're not the City of old, but their attacking power is crazy. That's my
yes.
worry.
It's crazy.
And Rodri coming back will take them back to that level. That's also what I'm worried
Yes,
about.
the level of
But who cares as long as us we can win our game.
yeah, exactly. As long as you guys are winning, you just cannot drop points. You have to go on an unbeaten run to the end. You guys cannot drop points because City they are like dogs, man. It's like as long as you guys are dropping, are not as long as like they tend to pick up when they realize that you have dropped points. So the day that Arsenal plays and draws, if City plays that day, they will win 5-0. They win. They will pick up they will pick up any so like you guys just need to Ateta needs to rotate. Ateta needs to work with rotation. He needs to keep everybody fresh and fit. He needs to because they are the good thing about your team is right now is that there's almost no player right now that will leave that is detrimental to the team. Gone are the days of Saka injuring or Odegaard having an injury. Was it last season or season before last that just shut down you people's whole campaign or whatever? But the thing
Yeah.
is, what I'm seeing this season is that Ateta is depending on his. It seems like he's over depending on his stars. Now you have gotten squad depth. You have gotten the squad depth that everybody is talking about. Everybody listening. But it seems now like he's not utilizing it enough. I feel. Do you understand? Like for example, Rice getting injured. Shouldn't have happened. Rice has been overplayed this season, for sure. Like so. I just think like he should take advantage of his like now you finally have a proper supporting cast, a proper bench. Take advantage of that. Take advantage of that. I expected to see when I saw.
Are you saying that you feel like he's reacting more? So it's not he's not like rotating well enough. He's mostly reacting to injuries than actually
Yes,
rotating well.
yes. I don't think he's rotating. Do you know who was rotating? You see what Maresca does? That's what I would have been doing with this team. But then I was finding out that Maresca actually did not want to do that. That he was being
But Maresca is doing too much.
or what he did.
Yeah.
What he did. We found out that it was not him. It was the blue co influencing his decisions. But how he was doing, if I was the manager, that's how I would do my team. Rotate. Everybody get this thing to play. Get everybody gets time to play so that there will be lack of injuries. Even if I have my guys that I depend on, my good like for example like a Saka. Saka is playing regardless. If you have your guys like that, let you have to let the other boys play. Like this thing with Eze right now. I'm sorry.
I mean, he does that
Give him
in
10
the cups though.
minutes, 15 minutes.
In the Carabao Cups, he rotates Rice. He doesn't play Rice in Carabao Cup. He plays Madueke instead of Saka. Plays starts Martinelli. Plays Kepa. He was playing Mosquera and Kun. He was rotating a lot. No, I mean, yeah, he was in the cups at least. He's been rotating. Maybe in the league games, of course, he played the star guys.
Okay, how many games
But
has Nogat
in
played
the
this
Champions
season?
League and in the Carabao Cup, he was rotating.
How many games has Nogat played this season?
Oh, you Daniel, you're breaking up. Now, not guy we don't suffer pass, but in terms of Madueke and Eze, shall they play? But Nogat played recently. Actually, I think it was one of the league games. He
And
started,
listen, yeah, if not for this
but
fluke
I
in,
think we'll see more of them.
if not for
Season
these
is still
fluke
long.
injuries that you guys just got, and these fluke injuries that took out all your Jesus,
Mm-hmm.
Havertz, and Gyökeres came this season. I'm adding last season as well. Merino would have not been
Mm-hmm.
getting game time. It's injury to your strikers that have just this thing that Nogaj is suffering. Merino too would have been suffering the same fate. If not that Merino
Mm-hmm.
somehow is one of the best
That's
strikers in
fair.
the world because I don't know where the striking ability came
Took his opportunity,
from.
grabbed it with both hands. He grabbed his opportunity with both hands. Oh wait, for Man U though, I guess Amorim is now changing his formation. Are you now happy? Like even though he went back to his three defenders in the last game, against Newcastle, he did four defenders. Then in the next game against Wolves, he went back. I guess he was scared of
Why would
Wolves'
I be happy?
attacking power.
What do I have to be happy about? So a coach came out and said, if I could go back to the beginning of my tenure, I would change 75% of the things I have done because I've realized my mistakes. I've realized where I could make
Mhm.
improvements. And this is after making those improvements against Newcastle. He made the improvements, played with a back four that suits the players and suits the profiles of the players. We
Yeah.
played a decent game. He came out and he
No,
said,
but Newcastle almost mauled you guys in the
that's
second
your
half.
dude. But it is because we started the game with a back four and Amorim switched to a back three second half. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So after that, he came
I
out and he
actually did not
said
notice this.
he said 75% of things he has done he would change, that he has learned from his mistakes, that maybe the system he's using is not for the best of the players. And after saying that, he went and still played the back three against this team. Who did we even play? The games are just blending in these days. The games are blending in like
Wolves. Why
Wolves
are you playing? Why are you playing back five?
against
Please,
Wolves.
why are you playing back five against Wolves?
We needed a goal in the second half. We needed a goal in the second half against Wolves.
Yeah, I think you're breaking up, Daniel. Did we lose Daniel? But anyway, Leeds versus Man U. That would be an interesting game. Hopefully, I get some laughs out of it. I would enjoy watching Man U regardless of the situation. It was a fun time. But I believe we should be rounding up. I think that should be all for today. Actually, no. I don't think we've really touched that much on Man City versus Chelsea. That, as an Arsenal fan, for sure, I'm going to be watching that game with with a lot of seriousness. Hopefully, I get I get some kind of this thing from the game, joy. So I was talking about the City versus Chelsea match.
Hmm.
That one, I don't know what to expect. Hopefully, Chelsea gets some kind of Maresca leaving boost.
Listen,
Some manager outgoing boost. That's a thing actually. Sometimes some teams might
Chelsea will hold,
play so well.
Chelsea will hold five. See,
Five.
see, City Rodri entering into the team to make the team play at 100%. Maresca
Mhm.
is out. Definitely, that is a decision that did not go down well with the dressing room. I know everybody's fuming right now. I've been looking at the Instagram post of the players. Players are upset that Maresca left. Like this is a decision that would would be very, very will not go down well with the dressing room. Will be very, very uh I'm lacking the word. So I think there's a morale drop right now in the team. Um so
It looks bad. The optics look bad.
yes. So yeah, I think morale a lot. Morale a lot. I think those players are down. They are very angry. They are wondering what's going on. So I think it will really, really affect. No Caicedo, no Cucurella. Um,
Damn. Yes.
How? How did they want to do
And
it?
how did City just get this kind of freaking luck? Sunderland missing half of their players. Now Chelsea is missing their players and their manager. What kind of? It's as if the world is just coming together to try to spoil things for Arsenal fans and Arsenal as a whole. This is
It's
wild.
wild. Like it's they served Chelsea on a platter. No Cucurella and no Caicedo. If you ask me, Chelsea's two best players. The only thing now that will just kill this thing is if something happens to Rhys James. Then they might
I
as
want
well
to see
just
that Reece James thing they keep saying because see ever since that Arsenal performance and his Reece James for Ballon d'Or, I'm on waiting happen. See, bro, if Reece James wants to prove to me, Reece James, whenever you want to prove to me that you're the best centre back, the best striker, the best right back, the best manager, this is the game.
yeah. This is the game to
I
show
need to see
himself.
you.
They would
Be-
because this game
Show yourself.
no Caicedo. So what will happen is that they will play him DM. They will play him DM this
Exactly.
game. They will play him.
Basically, what's happened when they give him a red card?
Eh?
When they gave Castillo a red card. Basically, what happened when they gave Castillo a red card in the Arsenal game?
Exactly.
So you
Exactly.
play
So
him
we will play
your
the Caicedo role.
best.
So we will see him. We will see what he can do. We will see what's this thing. So me, I'm actually very excited for the game. I think a lack of Caicedo will make the game a bit more. Will make the game flow. The guy is always there, just
Flow. Yeah, it will be a
fouling
smooth
people,
game.
disrupt. He's a disruptor of the game. He's constantly stopping the flow of the game.
So what City should probably do to take advantage, because if City starts very, very fast, energetic, make Chelsea feel confused, it will actually make them feel like they need Maresca. and then they might actually get destroyed. But if City is a bit lazy and Chelsea actually gets into some kind of flow, it might actually let them express themselves, and that might be very dangerous for Manchester City.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So whatever City does, they need to start
They have
fast
to come out
and
with firepower.
confuse, yeah, confuse Chelsea. Like you want to kill them.
Try and score so that the players, even if they'll be psychologically
Yeah,
distant.
they might be psychologically messed up.
Exactly. Because they're thinking, okay, now our coach has gone, we are susceptible. Yeah, but that game is
Like
gonna be
what are we supposed to do? Maresca always has a plan against big teams. He always has a game plan against big teams.
always.
So they'll be missing that.
Always.
Even if no matter how bad some people think he is or how good they think he is, one thing he has proven for sure is his ability to settle for big games. So that might be missed daily. Or then again, it might help Chelsea really express themselves because he's been criticized for sometimes overcoaching.
Yes, yes,
Who
yes,
knows?
yes. He's type.
But anyway,
Oh, also
Danilo, I
we
think
might get to see Raheem Sterling.
I saw that. That's funny. I don't know
We
if I
might get
believe
to
that
see Raheem
yet,
Sterling. We
but
might get
we'll
to
see.
see Nicholas Jackson back in the team.
Please wait. Let's if they are coming, let it not be this Man City match. Sterling, I feel like I've lost faith in Sterling completely. Well, guys, man, it's been nice chatting.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Thank you. We've hit the hour mark.
yeah.
All right, Bruski.
Man,
I think
so
we've come to the end of the
we'll
pod,
definitely
guys.
we'll pick this up. One thing about football is that football is very unpredictable. So let's see.
Mhm.
All these things we are
Let's see
saying,
how
and
it
then
goes.
Chelsea goes and hammer City. That would be hilarious.
I would definitely love that. I would definitely love that. All right, guys. Make sure you keep watching, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and share with your friends and family. Happy New Year
All
again.
right, guys.
All right, Bruski.